So, Fat Man,
So sleazy.
are you ready to get into a fight about nothing?
What else is different on this
Well,
show?
it's going to be a special one. It's our mid-year awards, and we're coming right at you on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
It's the Fat Man.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Today, just about the gang's all here. We're missing a Dietzel. I don't know.
And Diesel.
A Dietzel. First of all, oh my God, welcome back to the show. Ryan Williams is here with us.
Hi, every 2 weeks.
Yeah, so,
I missed Ryan so much.
so Ryan,
I wanted to fly up to the Newfoundland. I wanted to fly up to Newfoundland, but then, he blew up some submarine or something, so I wasn't able to. But hey,
I wasn't far from us
he's
either at the
here.
hotel. Like,
He's here.
Yikes. Ryan, so quickly, go through why we're taping on Sundays now. And why
Daddy got to
you're-
work.
Yeah.
Daddy got to work. Daddy needed a job. Baby's coming and all. Like then the boss. I'm gonna be a dad. Like I'm a stepdad now. I'm gonna be a dad real soon. Daddy got to have a job. So
Understandable.
I'm
of
off
course.
every second weekend, and Fat Man's a bitch who won't.
And that's how it
okay,
goes.
and he freezes. I'm just a bitch, I guess.
I mean,
Ryan,
that worked
I
out
think-
perfectly.
I think what you gotta
You're
do
a
is-
sleepy bitch.
I think what you got to do is turn your video off again because you are,
Well, I turned it back down to 720p to see if that
Okay.
would help.
okay.
If it does continue being an
well,
issue, we'll
hey!
figure it out later.
I don't want to tape at fucking midnight, so fuck y'all.
Fuck you!
Fuck
It's
it.
not even you taping at midnight. It's me taping at midnight. It's you taping at like 10:30.
I don't care. My bedtime's 8 o'clock. You're lucky
Yeah.
I'm doing this show. Come on now.
I mean, he's not wrong. We already made the joke last week, but I'm not going to this week. The man of 1,000 marks, Chip Willett, is here.
How's it going, guys? Yeah, my schedule may be changing as well, so I may not be available on Sundays. But
That's how it goes. Welcome to another week of the wrestling show. Oh my
fuck
goodness.
you.
Fuck you, and/or obviously, right?
well, I got it's been a rough go at it at work, and I'm searching.
Hey, like I said, life happens. We've been doing the show for going to be 11 years in November.
And I took
so-
I took a year off and still came back. So
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just how it is. Today is the mid-year awards. We're going from January 1st,
to June 30th. Money in
Yep.
the bank is not included.
Right.
and that's a big clear thing, is that Money in the Bank is not included. It was in July. So
Yes.
we are going up to that moment. I've got the categories. Fat Man's got the categories. How do we want to start this?
We are always starting with Dietz's pick.
Oh, I love
He's
these.
not here. He's
Yeah,
not.
that is-
He
that
can't,
is-
he can't
that is-
defend shit.
yes, that is
So-
the penalty.
As always with these types of awards, if you're not on the show, we do ask you for your award picks if you're a staff member. If you cannot defend the show, expect to get shit on. And that's what's going to
This guy, I used to get shit on all the time, whether I'm here or not.
I'm gonna probably shit on you right now.
I mean, you're not.
I mean,
much older,
I will probably literally take a shit in your toilet in August, like I'm gonna do with Sleazy's toilet. But hey, just
We're getting it.
take-
We're getting it repaired this week to prepare for you.
I mean,
It's a reinforcing
you
the
better
ring when two fat wrestlers.
We're
get in there.
reinforcing it. We're reinforcing it.
living the dream. Living the dream is gonna be taking in New Jersey and New Jersey.
Isn't it always, though?
That's the dream. That's the dream.
I live that every day.
I'll one up you. If you could take a photo shoot with the poop still intact somewhere in New Jersey, I think that'd be funny.
Challenge
Scat porn-
accepted.
Picture
Scat porn available at onlyfans.com/the wrestling show.
You're not discriminating against shit.
picture of the turd and then a pinpoint to where the location is. Split screen it.
Oh my goodness.
We're
Okay.
off to a roaring start.
What a
Goodness
shitty segue.
gracious. What a shitty segue. Speaking of shitty segues, most overrated female wrestler of the year.
Deeds put JC Jane?
Boys, do it like Deep. What?
JC Jane?
Yeah.
I mean, at least he's watching NXT if he's picking JC Jane, I guess. Like,
It's fair.
I picked Rousey.
Would you like to justify that or not?
I don't have to just overrated. Ronda Rousey this year has been overrated.
It was hilarious. We were watching Fast and the Furious 7 earlier, and it was like, wow, her fight scene with Michelle Rodriguez is better than anything she ever did in WWE. And my wife laughed.
I wonder how many takes it took.
19,000.
Probably.
Imagine if it took like one, and it was just
Ronda's
really efficient.
botches. Ronda's the queen of the botching, so and bitching. And so.
Queen of the... Wow. Chip, what about you?
I'm going with Bianca.
Wow. Interesting. Why?
I just think that she ran her run as a champion for I think 6 months was good enough. After that, and
Yay!
We lost him. He's just like, nope, fuck you. Gotta love it. I assume he's just gonna say that she fell off a cliff after the run.
See, and a lot of these awards too, when I was trying to pick them, like just to kind of defend his premise here and his ideas, when you think about WrestleMania, that was the exact midway point of this. So if you did great to WrestleMania and then shift from WrestleMania to July 1st,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Ryan
And-
froze.
these you're looking at
Right,
full just 6 months. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, like, but still, that the first 6 months she did last year was great, but the last 6 months she did it until it got old, it got stale to me. And Kim said the same thing.
It's funny because my two top picks are Ryan and Chips. And I ended up going with Rousey. Because at least Bianca had some sense of a good
Relevancy.
match
Well,
once.
that's
Yeah, I mean, Ronda had nothing going for her this
Not
year.
a damn thing.
Yeah. So.
And the whole
That was
turn,
also
the whole-
taunting too, because like she got injured around Mania and was supposed to win the tag. Like there was supposed to be more with Ronda, and I think that kind of hampered because Ronda just came right back in and did Ronda things, and Ronda should have been
plus-
around longer.
But plus, now that Nunez retired from UFC, she's going back to UFC. So she kind of probably mailed it in the last half of the year, anyways.
She's been million since Royal Rumble last year.
This
yeah,
is true. I saw
this
it.
entire run has been bad.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that Shayna Baszler went back into everything that she did wrong when she turned on her, and it was awesome.
Which happened
all
July 1st, so not a part of this conversation.
No. No, they can be part of the conversation. It's not going to influence my pick left or right.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, he also picked Bianca too. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah. So, but no, the way she brought up everything and how she carried her and all that and brought her in WWE, she pulled the curtain back on everything, and it was great.
Yeah.
All right, Batman,
Fuck
who
you.
got?
You're all wrong. It's all the Asians.
You racist fuck.
he couldn't pick one because he's not
He
sure
doesn't know
about
their
which is
names
which.
because they all look the same to him.
Right.
Exactly. They all look the same. They all do the same moves. They all suck. But,
Hey. First
but in
off,
all actuality, joking aside, I literally I'm not even kidding. I put all the Asians and then I put Ronda Rousey in parentheses.
I mean, yeah.
So it's Ronda Rousey 100%. Like
I can make an argument for Bianca, but Ronda's so bad. So bad
but
this year.
I literally was watching Fast and Furious and totally even forgot Ronda was part of WWE last year.
Right? It's just wow.
Yeah.
Let's go. I don't want to go there. Let's go the
How about we go
underrated
in order
feud.
because I have it written in order.
I do too, but I hate doing it that way because it
All
just
right, well, then
feels
fine.
weird.
What's next?
Underrated female wrestler of the year.
Brandon pick Tia Hall.
Oh, that's a good pick. Thea Hall.
Yeah.
NXT, Chase Uba.
I mean,
Isn't she now in the championship picture though?
yeah, but it's
Past July 1st, I know.
Again, that
it's hard to make the differentiation because so many things happened.
it's the last 6, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's been a crazy 6 months.
it's been 9 days.
All the same, I picked Baszler as underrated for the shit she got stuck with doing with Rousey.
Okay, I like it.
That's a fair pick.
Yeah,
I like
and
that
I
pick.
almost picked her actually.
I'll let Sleazy go last because he's a women's wrestling enthusiast. Who's my pick? Come on. Who's my pick?
Oscar piss off Sleazy? Or to make Sleazy happy?
No. Come on. How long have you guys known me?
Oh, no, they're neither are on TV right now.
Kind of the point.
That goes
Monet?
again.
Monet?
Yeah, but is it
The other one.
Alexa.
Sasha.
well
Oh, right, Monet.
that is a stupid pick.
Well, fuck you.
It is a
Why
stupid
is it
pick.
stupid? Why?
In terms of what we're speaking about and how the timing works of the months, she was gone away for most of that night in wrestling. That's not underrated. That like she just wasn't a part of wrestling. That's like saying somebody's been around for a month and to win like.
But she was.
She was part of NJPW Strong and NJPW. Yeah, true.
I mean,
She prized the Strong's product, and then when she got hurt, no one watched.
Sasha getting hurt. No, seems like a occurrence.
Hey, at least
Well
not
done,
Jack.
Jeff.
Wait, Sasha getting hurt? What are you talking about? I don't get it because she's hardly ever hurt. She bitches and complains and walks out a lot, but hurt not really.
She got hurt a couple of times in
I
WWE.
heard a few times.
Late the time.
And, well, to be fair, it was times where it was very obvious that she was getting a push, and then she got hurt.
Yeah. and
So it was very obvious
multiple
that.
occasions. It was multiple occasions as well. It wasn't
Yeah,
just one.
it was a few. It wasn't that many, but I still applaud the,
You're
shoving it
both-
right into.
As always, both
Fat
wrong.
man.
It's Sasha. When she comes back to WWE, she'll win the title, and yeah, you know what's gonna happen. So it's Sasha.
Shocked you didn't pick Alexa. Actually, because of the two, Alexa's gone. I mean, she's just
Alexa was at the Rumble, and then that's it. She got
right.
pregnant.
Well, that's kind of my point.
So I kind of put her out because she was only around for a month.
Okay.
At least Sasha was around for a few months and actually did elevate a division that was not existent. So
I mean, the division
literally did not exist.
Did not exist. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, you're
I
right.
mean, half of the division was Ring of Honor people. You know.
Yes. And now look at it. Now 3/4 of it's Ring of Honor people, and they all fucking suck ass. So
I mean, I
Yay.
like Willow. I like Willow. She's got some interesting
Luckiest
things.
bitch in the place.
Yes, 100% yes.
Lost the belt already, but like whatever.
Was she lost a strong belt already?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to some Asian.
yeah, some Asian. Chip, who's your underrated?
An Asian.
So he's
Io-
wrong already.
Io Sky.
Man,
Okay,
I hope
this
when-
is-
I hope when July hits, she has a turnaround.
But yeah, she could be my great wrestler of the year at the end of the year. But right now, she's my underrated because she was sitting there behind Bailey, just sitting there doing nothing. Yet she can still put on damn good matches.
She's
And her
been doing
past
nothing.
matches have
Two
been really-
tag title reigns. Oh, I gotta double check if she had both reigns this year, because if she had 2 tag title reigns, and you're like, she was doing nothing.
Well, because they really weren't showcasing her. They were giving Bailey the hot tag, and she was doing nothing.
So you're saying that the leader of the faction was getting more play than the background players.
Which
Which
means
makes Io underrated.
How
Yeah.
dare WWE do that?
I like
yes, how dare they push down an Asian?
I like that definition better than they were doing nothing with her definition.
With her. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
Well,
exclaiming that she was behind Bailey. She should have been the front
Yes.
runner instead. Yeah, I like that definition better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no. She was on TV and all that, and did but they didn't push her in the way that where she was the focal point. And I really think she needs to be, which why her winning Money in the Bank is awesome. I
Can't
miss
talk
that
about Money
trip
in the
back.
Bank. Can't talk about Money in the Bank. Can't talk about it.
I can't have a Dutch influence. You're a dick.
Sure am. All right, so
Thank
Sleazy,
you.
the Oscar award goes to
Oscar.
Asuka, obviously. No, here's the thing. I'm going to go way out on left field, and I'm going to say somebody that I guarantee you none of you would ever think I would pick them. You got 100 chances.
Is Logan Paul
Jordan
and drag?
Grace. What's that?
I said it was Logan Paul and drag, wasn't it?
Yes. Santina Morella. No. Jordan Grace. And the reason why I say Jordan Grace
I can see
has
that.
you, Impact Mark.
right here I'm going to be very very detrimental to Impact here.
What the fuck?
That's a fucking ceiling for Jordan Grace to stay in Impact. She needs to be in AEW or WWE. She is wasting away in Impact. With all due respect to Impact roster.
In both.
What's
I
that?
mean, her
Positions in both AEW
I mean-
and WWE.
her husband's in Impact, so I mean,
Yeah, but her husband came in after she was there.
no, you're true. That's true, but her contract was
I
up
mean,
and she
they-
resigned once he was there. So I mean,
I'm not saying. You're seeing my point though. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm
where
seeing your
is
point. Yeah,
where does she go from here? Exactly.
wherever she wants.
Let's go with overrated male wrestler of the year. Only because
So
I
remember
wanna-
how I said in the beginning that there really isn't for the overrated, underrated. There really isn't a wrong pick because everyone has a differing opinion, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh my
And then
goodness.
I said, "Well, Brandon's wrong. He put Orange Cassidy
What?
As underrated.
overrated."
Overrated.
That was my underrated last year.
So, like I
Wow.
said, he's wrong.
Oh my goodness.
So the Kenny Omega Award for overrated male wrestler of the year goes to Kenny Omega.
Hey!
Come on. I
At
mean,
least keep the bit alive.
it's Kenny Omega. I mean, his match with Will Ospreay, both matches with Will Ospreay were really good, except the psychology just wasn't there. The guy just either does too much, no sells, or does too little in his matches, or phones it in. He's never consistent. And at me, bros, if you think so.
Well, you've been saying that for a while too.
We did have a comment. Diggs BT Dub 7 says, "What's up?"
Hello and welcome to our friends over at Twitch. I think I'm going to say the right answer here. I really
said the
do.
right answer. I already gave the right answer, so whatever.
What is it?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, I think it's Austin Theory.
Me and Kim had that debate today, and he's getting there. I don't think he's there yet.
I
do you
think
think?
Grayson
Wait,
Waller is
wait, wait, wait,
everything
wait.
that Austin Theory should be.
Yes.
That is.
No, I agree. I agree with that. No, Chip, I'm going to say, you think Austin Theory's getting there to be overrated? Or.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't think he's there yet.
That's just it. I mean, he has officially been eclipsed in every possible way. The only reason why he's still getting pushed, obviously, he's still got the U.S. title, but that's it. I mean, he had a marquee match with John Cena at WrestleMania. If that doesn't put
And
you
really
over,
hasn't been heard from since.
right, and it almost confirmed what John Cena said in the promos leading up to it. Is that, hey, after I'm gone, even if you beat me, you still got to, make a name for yourself after here. I'm still John Cena. You know what I mean? So it kind of was a self-fulfilling prophecy even. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge fan of him anyway, but he's just been on a downward trajectory, even though constant marquee matches over and over and over again since January. So. Who's
Ryan.
left?
Oh, it's
Ryan?
100% Austin Theory. It's just shitty. They fucked him with the Money in the Bank cash in. Same thing happened to Corbin. Same thing happened to Sandow. It's just you lose that cash in, and it just like same thing happened with fucking Strowman. They cut the wheels off from underneath him, and they at least tried to save Theory with giving him back the U.S. title. And because he's been U.S. champ for basically the entire run of this 6 months that we're looking at now. So, like, this whole 2023, he's been U.S. champion, but I feel like he's on the way to being as irrelevant as a U.S. champ as Ambrose was in the Shield.
That's fair. It's very fair.
Okay, I think that they put a lot of focus back. Remember how the Intercontinental title wasn't really that important for years, and then they started building it back up. Now with Gunther, they're putting so much focus on that. They're kind of doing what they did with the Intercontinental title to the U.S. title. They're kind of just losing focus with it.
But they shouldn't be because they're on separate shows now.
I know.
And that just makes it weird, though.
It's making both titles look very non-reputable.
Well,
They're both having long reigns?
No, because
no.
of they're treating each title as the other title. So they're not showing any emphasis or focus on it. It's all on the two main titles and the tag titles. These are going to get lost in translation, like all mid-card titles do.
If you have been watching the fucking product at all, the Intercontinental titles are one of the most... Gunther is having an unbelievable run as Intercontinental Champion and made that belt mean something.
I agree with that.
Ryan, I love you.
I love you too.
Well, here's the thing. To Chip's credit, I think this is the exact example that we should be giving when we talk about the title making the man versus the man making the title. In the Intercontinental title bit, the man is making the title.
Absolutely.
With the U.S. title, the title's making the man, and because the title doesn't mean shit, it means nothing to Austin Theory.
And the fact that that's a very valid point, because in order for a title to get over, it's got to be the man to make it, and you can't use a title to make a man. There's been many situations where that is going sideways.
The Reddit comment of the week, and it's paraphrasing because I can't remember exactly what it was. I had the screenshot of it. Was they took his fucking cell phone away, and then he became shit. They give him back his cell phone. It might save him.
The belt. You can't take a picture with the belt.
Yeah, you can. Think of how many more selfies you can get.
I was saying using the belt as the phone, you Nimrod.
Oh, I was thinking about getting a blowjob while wearing the belt selfie.
Oh, well, okay. Well, onlyfans.com/wrestling show.
I had some.
All right, Chip,
Wait.
who's your overrated?
Wow.
Riddle.
I knew one of you fucking idiots was going to say that. First off, I hope you step on a Lego. Second, why is Riddle overrated?
He's phoning it in.
Look, push that shit because I can't because Canadian internet is fucked.
He's phoning it in right now.
I heard that the Canadians are finally getting DSL.
What?
Finally.
Fuck you.
No, it's just that he just since he came back, he seems to be phoning it in. And I know it took them a long time for them to have anything, but now they're trying to overpush him. And I watched the product.
It's
Didn't
just
get
shitty.
pinged?
He kind of, yeah. Yeah, he got nailed. Like, he hasn't been around that much either, right? But it's just shitty for Riddle because if he was on SmackDown with the U.S. title, the U.S. title might mean something in the feud between Riddle and Theory. Riddle wasn't beating fucking Gunther this year. Like, he's on a show now that's not really going to give him much of a mid-card storyline that he needs.
You can't talk about Riddle versus Gunther.
The feud started in June.
We just don't know how it ended.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't know how it ended, man.
It can't affect our decisions.
That's everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do.
Wait. Let's just pick on Brandon for picking Orange Cassidy for a second.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with him?
I want to understand how the AEW mark
Has a title.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter if he has a title.
he's got the
on
longest.
Banger matches.
hold on. When you're talking about awards in a predetermined sport, yes, championships fucking matter because it shows that you are doing something in this predetermined sport that makes you better than everybody else.
Or you suck dick better. Anyway.
I had to drink my water before I said this. Man, I know a guy that got a title shot on an indie show because he bought the promoter a 2-piece fish and chips. Like,
Long
Do you
John
know
Silver,
how many
Shelby-
fucking slushies I bought for Moose over the years?
iPhone.
And
You
I
know what-
still ended up on the pay-per-view and sleeping.
Yeah, motherfucker.
You're not supposed to shake the hot dog.
Hashtag softest hands in the biz. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Deeds. I don't understand why he thought that was a good idea.
So here's the thing: Ryan smokes weed. He's lucid. Brandon smokes weed. He's off the fucking wall.
You just call me flaccid.
We also made
Choke on your beer. Choke you, whore.
I wonder if Ryan's heard that before.
Apparently you smoke weed and you become flaccid. I don't
Cocaine did that, but like that was allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know if I can say allegedly.
God damn it! Most underrated male wrestler of the year, aka the Cesaro.
Cesaro Award. I think Brandon has the right answer.
Okay.
And I think Ryan's gonna shit on me for it with Deeds, but
Are you agreeing with Deeds? Like that
Yeah.
is your pick too?
it is my pick too, and I was shocked when I saw it. I picked Dominic Mysterio.
Dude, that's my pick too.
Yes!
I almost picked Dominic as my underrated and overrated at the same time. Legit, Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, legit, Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah. So 3 of us picked Dominic Mysterio.
Chip, bring some clarity back to this fucking
Oh, please,
show.
please.
What?
What's
Chad Gable.
I respect that pick.
that's a respectable pick.
You know what? I can't shit on it.
I mean,
As much as I want to, I can't.
I mean, he's had great matches, and they've been pushing the whole Maxine and Otis storyline for a while, and now Chad's the actual coach. But still, in the ring, he's fucking flawless.
Mm-hmm.
And comedy-wise, he's fucking great.
He's a modern day Kurt Angle, but doesn't get appreciated for it.
That's a great point.
So Sleazy's gonna pick Shinsuke Nakamura.
Of course, because he's Asian, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, if you kind of saw where I was going with the other gender version, you know which my pick is for this one.
Gresham?
Jonathan Grisham.
Okay, Ryan.
For this exact same reasoning for Jordan. There's a ceiling in Impact. He needs
Yeah,
to be
but one
somewhere
of them's
else.
hot and one of them's black. That's why there's a ceiling in Impact.
Oh my God!
Wow.
And we're here.
Really?
And
If-
we can.
Okay, if Jonathan Gresham was Moose's height, there wouldn't be a discussion. Jonathan
Yeah.
Gresham would be a world champion.
You're
Okay,
correct.
there you go. That's better than saying the other thing you said. Oh, by the way,
I mean, the
iPhone.
ceiling is the ceiling.
iPhone.
I see where he was going with it. I appreciate it. But yeah, the man is a technical genius. He's, Chad Gable, Drew Gulak.
Jonathan Gresham was like Zack Sabre Jr. to me, and it pisses me off. I
Yeah.
almost picked Zack Sabre Jr. as my overrated too, but like, it just pisses me off because like that's cool. You can do all the technical shit. You do not sell. I don't see it. It pisses
Well,
me off.
it's not just selling. It's just the fact that no one gives a shit when you're on your fourth armbar.
Yeah.
Armbar.
I mean, and to be fair, and this is coming from somebody who just picked Jonathan Gresham for that. I do believe that Jonathan has a lot more to show if he was given, if they took away, and this sounds so strange, but if they took away his autonomy a little bit and pushed him into places that he wouldn't have normally gone normally, if that makes any sense, like he would be a perfect candidate for
Get him out of his comfort zone.
yeah. He would be a perfect candidate to be thrown into NXT with a bunch of random different things. Because that man, I'm pretty sure, could excel at anything that was thrown at him. But because he's so into, I need to be the octopus and blah, 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 he's got that ceiling. And I think if he got pushed someplace else, you'd see a lot more and you'd enjoy a lot more of Jonathan Gresham.
You want to know why all you people are high on Jonathan Gresham?
Why is that?
Because he wrestled and had his biggest push during the fucking pandemic era when there was no fans anyways to not be excited for his shit. It's like he's still wrestling in the pandemic era.
That's an interesting take on that. That's a very interesting take on that.
Everybody had, there's a lot of rose
A lot of rose cut.
There was a lot of rose-colored glasses in the pandemic era
Oh yeah,
for
absolutely.
how you view how you would have to wrestle. Some wrestlers came out of the pandemic era, back to fans, and made it work. Jonathan Gresham is still having the same effect in his matches. Like the Mike Ballsby Bailey matches and feuds were good.
Yeah.
Ryan, again, I love you.
He's definitely missed you.
I have. I mean, my heart is now 4 sizes too big, and it's not because of the cupcakes I had today.
I was going to question why your arm was just red all of a sudden.
I have all of a sudden. I have
It's a
sleeve
different color.
on. Different color red.
His heart grew 4 times that day.
Just that one day. Then I had to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Oh, Viagra. You need to stop taking that as much. 4 hours
What?
and then go down.
Fuck
Oh.
that. Viagra is cheap. We should get a Viagra deal. Actually, can we get a Viagra deal? Because I will definitely
Blue
be exposed
Chew.
for it.
Just get
Yeah,
a Blue Chew
Bluetooth.
sponsorship.
I don't know.
Viagra's
We-
better.
We'll look into that. Okay.
Sponsor me. I'll push your penis pills.
Not only will he push them, but
Ingest
Sleazy.
It'll
them.
push
I-
themselves.
I was
Here's what will happen.
them too. Yeah.
Sleazy will give them to Mountain Dew so they can get hard so he can suck their dick for a Kickstarter sponsorship.
As long as I still get the penis.
See how
pills, nothing
see
to
how it
benefit.
all went around? See how that's
Yeah.
called a callback. That's called a
That's a
callback.
beautiful callback. I will take the callback and enjoy the callback. Let's see who was wrong on this one. Feud of the year.
Oh, just one answer.
There is
Yes.
one answer.
Just
It's the
one answer.
bloodline.
Yeah.
Bloodline?
Bloodline.
Bloodline?
Bloodline.
Bloodline?
Bloodline.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Did Dietz fuck this up somehow?
No, he put bloodline.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Like,
That's everybody drink. Whatever you're drinking. That's
oh
the
yeah, drink,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Normally I have a drink for the for socials like that.
Okay, so you couldn't do no wrong.
Yeah.
No.
And this
No.
story
Absolutely.
is going to be talked about in the vein of the NWO and in the vein of Austin and McMahon on just how
I think
fucking good it is.
I honestly think it's already surpassed the NWO.
Easily.
I would agree with that. Not every match they've had has been like the 50 million star banger, but everything they've done has told a beautiful story.
So good. So good.
And they've been going over and over and over, and you think, oh my goodness, this can't get any better, or it's got to come down from this, right?
Yep.
And then it just keeps going. It's great. It's phenomenal. It put Sami Zayn on the map, who had nothing to do with it, really. And then it turned into everything was about Sami. It just made so many people so much. Once this all blows over and it's all over, there's so many main event players that will come out of this. Both Jay and Jimmy. Solo's going to look like a fucking $1 million. Obviously, Sammy, and to a lesser extent, but obviously was there, Kevin. Like, all these people have been just so close to the story, have gotten so much of a bump because of this. It's crazy.
And not counting the people that are going to get bumps in the next 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way Jay Briscoe's, there's no way Jay Briscoe Uso was winning the title at SummerSlam.
Jay Briscoe Uso?
Because it was just easy.
Yeah, well.
Jay Briscoe, Jay Uso. There's no way Jay Briscoe Uso is winning the title at SummerSlam. There's no way.
No way.
So let's go to the other layup. I think a layup. Special event / pay-per-view of the year.
Mania 39. Like, this is no
WrestleMania
place.
39. I mean,
Yeah.
there's...
I think I've been on this show. I'm agreeing. WrestleMania 39.
Holy fuck.
Wow. Dates?
Sleazy, you put WrestleMania 39 too, right?
Of course.
Okay, Dietz is way wrong.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
He put Backlash.
What?
Man, WrestleMania being the best special event of the year is because you got to count both nights.
Yes. And we've
I
had this
don't care.
discussion before.
Either night of WrestleMania beats Backlash.
Exactly.
Do not care.
No, because
That's true.
Backlash had the best matches of Backlash could have rivaled the best matches. I mean, like,
There was no 5-star match at Backlash. There were
Yes,
two 5-star
there was.
matches. No, there wasn't. There was
No.
two 5-star matches on
I mean,
both nights of WrestleMania. So
Yeah, there's so many
yeah.
great matches.
so Cardiff could even be put in that conversation.
no.
Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. We're not
That
doing
was-
from last year. Yeah, we're not doing
Sorry.
from last year. That's the 10.5% talking. My bad.
so he
That's
keeps
what-
drinking.
Fucking Deets, then, I guess.
I liked
Wrestle-
Backlash.
Better than Backlash.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
WWE's premium live that's whatever have been off the hook this year. They're
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
They're great.
But
They're
I said it during our WrestleMania 39 review. WrestleMania 39 was the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
You did.
So
Yeah. Mhm.
there is no event this year is ever going to top it, even in the next 6 months.
I
I don't
disagree
care.
with saying that.
Yeah.
You never
I'm
say
saying-
never.
I am saying it. There is not going
No
to
way.
be on a pay-per-view / special event / premium live event this from July 1st to December 31st that's going to beat WrestleMania 39.
That's right, because Wrestle Kingdom's in January.
Yeah, Wrestle Kingdom with the 40 tag matches that are exactly the same.
First
are
of all,
all-
it's 32 tag matches.
And they're all rated the Mike Sanders. Every single one of them.
Or who's
will-
Master? I heard Master.
And then you get Kenny Omega no-selling fucking everything. And then
Now-
you get Okada winning the title in the main event. We already know what's going to happen. So,
But predictability doesn't mean bad.
no.
if
It's
they're
not
good
going to be as
matches,
good as WrestleMania. It's not going to be as good as WrestleMania 39.
Oh my god, no. WrestleMania 39 was so good.
It was very.
Like fucking ridiculous.
I will. I can never, ever say never because we always get proven wrong all the time. I'm a shining
you
example
get
of
proven.
that.
I mean, I was gonna say
You do
get
too.
proven wrong.
Every single
constantly.
person on this show has gotten proven wrong on more than one occasion here.
Usually me.
Chip, you and I.
Chip
we're on that.
is the reigning trivia champion.
You're right.
Shut up and suck a dick.
But yeah, tag team of the year.
Usos.
Another Usos.
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 Social.
I almost.
Oh, thank God.
And that's even with the Usos losing the tag belts 3 months in.
Mm-hmm.
It's Usos because of their run. It's Usos because they're playing the storyline. It's Usos and they're playing the storyline after break away from the bloodline. Usos all the way.
There's nobody even close, and this is saying Kevin's
Sam.
I'm a huge fucking Kevin and Sammy Mark. I mean, there's very few people that I'm higher up on than those two, right? And to say the Usos are still better says everything you need to know.
Ryan, I think Ryan had a debate on this a little bit. You said this was in the chat, right? Let me guess the other team. ABC.
No, FDR.
Yeah.
They've done nothing.
I've liked
Yeah.
that they've come back and won the
finally have
tag
to
belt
back.
like they had their drop down.
They were off the show for like 3 months, won the tag battles, and they've been on Collision twice since. They've done nothing.
They've
They've
wrestled
done
on
nothing.
they wrestled on Collision. Would have been 2 episodes in June,
Yeah, but how
and
often do we get
featured main evently. But it was still the Usos, but FDR was the other one. I was like, eh.
I don't even think they're in the conversation for the first half. I really don't. I think there are other tag teams in WWE that would be more in the conversation than that.
All right, and I hate to say it, but Pretty Deadly.
Pretty Deadly is one of them. And I do believe ABC is one of them, despite me not liking them.
And honestly, I don't think that FTR is a top 10 team in AEW.
Right now, I would say yeah. Because they're the Bucks are doing their own thing with Omega, so that's the whole thing.
What? You cut out.
I'm thinking the Acclaimed.
They're over.
I 100%, and like this is where the fun part of the fighting goes. It's hard pressed to pick somebody in our sport of wrestling that we watch without championship accolades with it when you're talking about the best over a time period.
Mm-hmm.
The Acclaimed as well as
We
good of a
do this
team as-
every year or
I know,
every
but-
half year.
every
No,
time.
It's about
I'm
match
just saying-
quality. It's not about title reigns for me.
But look, I'm just saying, in AEW, I think the best tag team is the Acclaimed, and they've been all year.
And that's a fair opinion to have.
I actually kind of agree with that opinion because FTR has done jack shit for the except for until last month.
And the Gun Club can't even hold Acclaim's jockstrap.
Gun Club's terrible.
They have the best interest in the fucking business.
Right now, yeah, they do.
Oh my god, yes.
All right, where are we at?
Another
Or-
layup. Promotion of the year.
Oh, the WWE
All right.
award.
WWE, the WWE award for promotion of the year goes to WWE. And if Chip's gonna be a fucking mark, I'm gonna fucking punch him.
Please tell me New Japan.
You dickwad.
You cut out. What?
I said WWE, you dickwad.
Social.
Okay, so I don't.
Social.
So,
Well, I said
yay.
Stardom, so fuck you guys.
Fucking dead.
Again, the first time I've actually voted WWE as promotion of the year.
And you were wrong all the other times. So
I wish Jakara was there as an.
I will fucking hope you step on the leg. I hope you get Down syndrome. I hope you fucking get AIDS. Fucking fuck you.
Are we in the
With
90s?
Chikara.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was kind of dude.
over Chikara. That's what gets
What?
him.
Yes! Yes!
I wish I
All
could
of our
present,
viewers are gone.
I wish I could present you with a
Fuck.
grand championship.
All our
for that
viewer is
insult.
gone.
All of our viewers is gone.
All our viewers gone.
Would you rather have half of them?
Yeah, the half that listens.
Shit. Where are we at?
Chikara. That's where we're.
Stop on a Lego.
Let's do wrestlers of the year. We'll start with the female one.
Okay, this is, I think, pretty easy too.
Rhea.
Even though it, you said Rhea.
I said Rhea.
It's been kind. Can we, before I reveal Brandon's and mine, and
Oh shit! I forgot. Brandon.
no, it's all right. Can we say it's kind of been a down year for women's wrestling,
Absolutely.
or down
in
half year?
WWE.
The highlight has been Stardom.
Chip, Sleazy, you need to chill. Kip, you need to kill Chip. He's going after your gimmick, bro. He's watching New Japan. So
He
he's all about
can-
the Asians.
He can come in and join me. It's fine.
Oh my God, he's gonna join you in the Asian fetish?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I
a little bit
mean,
of sword fighting never hurt anyone.
AZM. Oh my god.
paperclip fighting. You mean?
Needle fighting. Yeah, okay.
Needle dick.
Thumbtack
Needle-
fighting.
Needle dick. Needle dick. Okay.
Ain't no needle dick here, homie. Ain't no needle dick here. Just remember that.
What?
Okay. Ryan, who'd you pick?
Oh, it was Rhea Ripley.
Brandon picked Rhea Ripley. I
Rumble
picked-
wins, big title win at Mania.
I picked Rhea Ripley. So
Sleazy?
Sleazy, how wrong are you?
AZM.
No.
Which Asian did you pick?
Which Asian did I pick? Of course. There's only
Asuka.
The Australian.
Oh,
one.
you picked Asuka.
the Australian Asian. Yes, of course. This hurts me in my soul. Okay? Out of pure hatred, there is nobody on the level of Rhea Ripley up to this
Absolutely.
half year.
Absolutely.
There isn't. There really isn't.
By the way, that's
Storyline
another-
perspective,
that's
match
another
perspective.
social.
Oh, you'd be hammered
Right?
if you were drinking like a big boy.
Yeah. But
Like I
You-
am.
Chip Ariana's fifth beer.
right? but here's the reality of this. I love Asuka. I think she's wonderful.
No.
I think she is deadly. I think everything could have been picture perfect for her had she won at WrestleMania. I think that
Well played.
You gotta
sir.
keep the
Well played.
gimmick going, bro.
but the thing is that they kind of like I'm not sure if they didn't want to just throw I think looking back on this, they obviously were going to put the title on her, right? But
Eventually, yeah.
but to do
Should've
it
been
at the
better
same
wrestling.
night as Rhea might have taken away from her moment. So I think
So-
that's why they didn't do it.
Put them on different nights.
They
Well,
were on
They-
different
they
nights.
were
They
on
were on
different
different nights, but it still made a difference by saying that both of them would have won titles in their perspective.
God, that would eventually put in a. If one won one night and one won the other night, that wouldn't make for a great unification title run,
It could have,
the two, or a title feud.
but the thing is that
They eventually got to unify the women's title. I'm sorry, it eventually has to happen.
I don't think so. They have too many women on the roster.
Yep.
The tag division, they did the right thing by unifying the two tag titles. As
Yeah.
long as the tag titles go up and down.
Yep.
Because that
I do like that thing. Yes, the unification of tag titles and how they go down in NXT. Yes, I do like that a lot.
I also believe that the secondary men's title should be going up and down too.
Which
Because
one?
both. Although honestly, Gunther's never going to go back down. But just being able to
he was
have them
Rollins went down.
Yeah.
right. Rollins went
But-
down and defended his title
Defended.
there. But
Gunther
the
would run rush shot over there. I mean, I could see Theory going down.
But yeah, but that's my point is that if you have a little bit more of a movement with those titles, I think it would put more prestige on them.
Yes,
And have the North American title also be like a movable title too.
which is a good point. Yes.
So, but that's what I love. Asuka. It was Rhea's. Up to this point, it's Rhea's time to shine.
The show.
We'll see. We'll see how Io and Asuka turn out, though.
That would be fucking awesome.
I'll do male wrestler of the year.
This is another easy one.
I'm getting shit on this one.
I think you and I, Chip, have the same answer.
Oh,
Start with
Ryan.
Gates.
Dietz has the right answer, and that's Roman Reigns. That's the right answer.
That is the right
Ryan.
answer.
Ryan.
That is
the
the
right
right
answer.
answer.
That's the right answer.
Dual world championships and hasn't had nothing less than a 4-star match by your guys' ratings every time he touches the ring.
Yep.
So match quality and 2 world titles the entire calendar year.
Just had 4
Half
matches.
year.
He's had way more than 4 matches, but that's okay.
I'm going to cage match style. Just curious.
I actually don't know how many.
I'm going.
He's had
Over-
way more than 4
I'd say
matches.
11. I'd say 11.
Yeah, over under here now, boys. As I'm searching this up, tell me you're wrong. Pick.
23.
That's your 20.
God,
I'll put the over under at 11. I think 11's pretty. And this doesn't. This includes television matches, but not house show matches.
Oh no, this would include.
This would include house show matches.
This would
Yeah.
include how.
House
oh,
show
are you-
matches a little bit more then. Then
That's
then
why, I
it'd
put,
go
that's
higher
why I
than
put
11.
20. That's why I put 23,
I'm still
including
standing-
house shows.
I'm
No.
saying 11.
Okay.
Including house show matches, I'd do like 31.
Six.
He's had 6 matches?
2 of them were house shows.
So I was right originally.
There were 4. Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Defended
guess
the-
what? Fuck you guys.
Hey, defended the belt.
Oh,
against-
that's- Oh wait, no wait, that is right.
Listen to this run now. All the
Rumble, Zayn, Cody, then
He had 2 with Zayn because there was one Zayn at house show in Toronto where he defended the
Yeah.
Universal title. Then Cody, then the tag team titles, and then
at Night of Champions.
Yeah.
June 17th, 2023 in Cincinnati, Ohio, he defended the dual world titles in a house show match against Rey Mysterio.
Still Roman Reigns either way.
Who the fuck booked that?
4 stars, 4 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 7
It's still
stars.
Roman Reigns.
Reigns and Zayn won with 7 stars because it was in Montreal and that crowd was
I
hot.
thought you were literally calling
Mark.
Zayn and
Mark.
I thought you were going to say Roman Reigns and Mysterio in Cincinnati was 7 stars.
7
Definitely.
stars, man. Cincinnati got it.
That Skyline
going
Chili,
on.
baby. It's that Skyline Chili.
That Skyline motherfucking chili, yo.
It's still
Um,
Roman Reigns.
It's still Roman Reigns.
All right, Sluicy, who you got? I'm calling you
It
out.
does, so here's the thing.
Will Ospreay.
It doesn't matter how many matches he had. He's been on TV most weeks progressing that storyline too.
He wrestles once a month.
Who cares if he wrestles month to month? He fucking deserves
it's
it.
funny. It's funny to me. Like when you look at the stat, he wrestles once a month.
So
he has
Will-
got himself a sweet deal.
Yeah.
So I actually do not have the same answer as Sleazy,
Really?
Well, what does Sleazy pick?
Will Ospreay.
which is a great pick. Great pick.
Which is an
He's
awful
been killing
pick.
it. He's been killing it. Every single match he's been in. Unlike Roman Reigns, who's
Which
sitting
he-
here with 4 matches.
And I think
At least
Will-
Roman Reigns matches make sense.
I think Will Ospreay has
Oh,
like
go fuck yourself.
I
Just
think
because it's Kenny Omega. No, wait. I gotta go fuck with this asshole first. This motherfucker's going to sit here and bitch about Will Ospreay because of one match he had with Kenny Omega, which Kenny Omega booked.
2
Yeah,
matches
but one
with
match
Kenny Omega.
was booked by
The
Kenny
first
Omega.
match didn't make any fucking sense either.
The
What
first
fuck
match
you?
was great.
The first
And
match
it
made
made
no
sense.
sense.
bullshit.
It made
Oh my God,
perfect
No,
sense.
don't you bullshit me. We had this discussion. We talked about Wrestle Kingdom.
It was in the
How
making
the
for
fucking
2
match
years.
with 10 minutes way too long.
It was yeah, okay. It went long, but it was in the making for 2 years. What do you mean there was no background?
It doesn't matter. I didn't say it was no backstory. I said it didn't make any sense. The match psychology made no sense.
It absolutely did.
It did, man.
did.
The only problem I had with it was too long. That's it. But the
Yeah,
point,
I don't have a problem with it.
And
the
you're
point
wrong
was
then, and you're wrong
you're
now.
still basing Will Ospreay's entire career based off of 2 matches with Kenny Omega.
Not his entire career, his entire 6 months.
It hasn't been though. He's been
But
doing
that's why
other
we're
things outside
judging-
of Kenny
I
Omega.
know.
Hey, Ryan,
Don't
do me
matter.
a favor. Ryan,
Yo,
hit me with the stats. How many matches has Will Ospreay had? Including house shows?
10, 11,
Ha!
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36.
So 36 matches.
In 6 months, that's like 6 matches a month. That's pretty good. Pretty reputable, actually. So
Yeah, but when you're having matches at Progress and 1PW and
Well, here's the thing.
Red
I
Bull
will actually-
Live,
I will actually make a case for that. He's traveling the world.
that is true.
Japan, England, U.S.
Mhm.
He's actually traveling the world. So there's a case to be made. It's still wrong. The answer is still Roman Reigns.
Roman
But
Reigns is
still.
traveling the world.
That's true. He is.
Yeah, but he's only
Saudi,
6 matches.
Canada.
So?
Saudi and Canada.
Saudi,
Ladies and
Canada,
gentlemen,
and the U.S.
He's
Hold on,
Pitbull,
hold on.
motherfuckers.
Hold on,
Mr.
hold on.
Worldwide. With Canada and Saudi Arabia.
So are you all even interested in who my wrestler of the year is?
I am.
I am. It's going to be wrong, but I am interested.
Kevin Owens.
What? How?
On screen.
Saying that as one of the biggest we just established as one of the biggest Kevin
Yes.
Owens marks in the fucking world. Please.
On screen, not even being associated in any storyline. He makes his own storylines and he makes them reputable. And now he's part of the tag team champions, and he's been that way since WrestleMania. And they've been putting on phenomenal matches every time.
Chip's not wrong.
But here's the thing. He's
He's not wrong about putting on the matches,
He
but he's
was
wrong about wrestling
able
of the
to
year.
do it without a title. He was able to keep himself known and well known and stealing the show at
You
every
wanna know how he did
Raw.
that? He was feuding with the fucking Bloodline.
He was,
He was
but
feuding
And
with Roman
who's the
Reigns.
leader of the bloodline again? Tell me, Ryan.
Jay
Roman
Uso.
Reigns. It's
Thank
Solo.
you.
Fuck you. Solo's taking the reign.
it is Solo. You saw him at Money in the Bank. He
Didn't
is
happen.
Going, he is going.
Didn't happen.
But
Nothing's happened here.
Allegedly.
But here's the
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Kevin didn't have to be part of the storyline to make the storyline. He made him on his own, and he made him good.
Everybody that touched that feud turned
Got a rub off of it, yes.
Yeah.
But he
And-
was getting a rub before he was part of that feud.
I have to me not acknowledge the tribal chief here would be dumb. I admit that.
Yes, of course, we all do. We're not stupid.
Right.
We're
I
marks.
just
It's
don't
different.
believe. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, if you're going to put a random Will Ospreay match that happened in the first half of this year versus a random Roman Reigns match that happened in the first half of this year,
Oh, it's Will
I'm
Ospreay
picking Will Ospreay.
all the way, all the way.
Because
Will Ospreay
that's
was
what I
my
like
word.
better.
Will Ospreay
Well,
was
that's
my
the
second. Will
Well,
Ospreay was my second.
The quality is way up here, but I like a Will Ospreay match more than I like a Roman Reigns match.
And let's also
that's
put
just
this
my
in
opinion.
perspective. Let's also put this in perspective. He came back from almost a career-ending injury. Yes, I know Roman came back from cancer. He came back and from a career.
I know Roman beat cancer,
Whoa,
but
whoa, 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 wait,
Ospreay
wait, wait.
had a hangnail.
Wait. But did Ospreay come back in the first half of this year? Because that's what we're talking about.
Yes, he actually did.
No, he didn't. Because Wrestle Kingdom was January 4th, and he was on that show. So
Exactly.
it was last year. We're talking about the first half of this year. Last year doesn't matter.
But I'm saying he was still there in January after recovering from this injury.
And
Well,
Fat
Roman
Man,
Reigns was still there in January after he recovered from cancer. What's your point?
this is why you can't
Fucking
just
cancer. What the fuck?
This is why you can't just pick one reason for Wrestler of the Year. This is why my championship shit actually comes into play. Because I could name you 15 fucking wrestlers that have had banger after banger after banger.
Do it. Do it right now. Do it.
Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, Damian Priest. Like,
Dominic Mysterio.
yeah, like, so fuck out. I can name you tons of people that have
Seth Rollins.
See how that works? You need to have something else on top of that. Title reigns, one world title reign will put you in discussion. This motherfucker got 2.
Next.
Oh, also, you can also make the point, Ryan. You can also make the point, Ryan. Biggest wrestler, he's drawing the most money in the biggest wrestling company in the world, drawing the biggest ratings and the biggest houses.
Like, you can't touch Roman Reigns.
Here's the thing. He was the main event of one of the largest
Every show he
pay-per-views.
was on
Well,
this year.
no. Specifically, of WrestleMania, of Fat Man's, in his own words, best WrestleMania ever.
Yep.
So
Of course, he's going to pick Roman Reigns.
I have a question for you all. Roman Reigns versus Will Ospreay. Who wins?
Roman Reigns.
Will Ospreay in a heartbeat.
What company are you booking it in?
Now,
AAA
Ah!
Roman.
Roman.
because he looks more Mexican.
No, because you'll get that heel heat out of Roman. He'll sell it better. Osprey's a little white boy. He has to be fucking cheered down in Mexico or they'll kill him.
Ryan's
You're
not
not
wrong,
wrong.
though.
No, he's not wrong, though.
He's not wrong.
How many world titles did Ric Flair lose because he's like, I can't get out of Puerto Rico alive if I pretend like I'm still the champion? Oh, yeah, that didn't happen. Ric Flair's actually this long of a champion. Like, come on.
Oh my goodness.
For now on, we need to do that. Take the 2 wrestlers of the year that we think.
What if Brandon picked somebody else?
Probably Roman
Triple
Reigns.
threat.
Triple
You
threat.
picked Kevin Owens. So what are you making the argument for Will Ospreay? I don't understand this.
No, well, Will Ospreay was one number 2, but the thing is, I'm saying.
Well, you're wrong there also.
We need to sit there
Whoa.
and when there's a difference of players, we need to sit there and fantasy book it in a match and who wins.
Wait a second here.
this goes
No, no, no,
back
no,
to
no,
Can't
no.
fantasy book
Hey,
because
hey.
everyone's gonna pick who they picked.
Time out.
Nah, you and Ryan always pick the same thing. What are you talking about?
No, wait.
We always pick the same thing.
No, wait. Stop. I need to point out something really quickly that just happened here. Chip believes that Roman Reigns is number 3 at best.
That's no. We are a 2023 show, and if I say the word retarded, it won't go over well.
You already said it once.
But I
God
didn't say it
fucking damn
twice. Yeah, but no, you're like. Yeah, I don't give. Yeah, you're
understand.
full on the spectrum, Chip. No way is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is untouchable until somebody
With 4
beats
matches.
him.
With 4 fucking matches.
So
It doesn't matter.
6 including
I
house.
think it matters. No, I disagree with that. I think it matters. I really do believe it matters. And I made the same argument when we did the year-end awards last year. Made the same goddamn argument. It doesn't matter if you're champion for a full year when you defend it 3 times.
once a
Thank
month.
you.
Once a month in the main event to every pay-per-view, except the time he was fighting for a belt.
Don't you think it's relevant to be on TV? Isn't that the whole Brock Lesnar argument we had a couple years ago?
Yeah.
But Reigns is on TV. Osprey's not.
I disagree with that.
Fully.
all over the
What
place.
TV show is he on weekly that you can see worldwide?
Well, it depends on what you call.
Uh-huh.
It depends on what TV you're talking about, because New Japan World is a thing that exists.
Yeah, but if you don't want to believe it or not, it really is, and they do have.
I do
4 or
believe it.
5
It's still your New Japan, Chip. I know it's a thing.
I'm saying they have 3 shows a week on TV at least, and when you're in the G1 climax and all that shit, they're every fucking day. It's like World Cup.
And
But
here's the other thing: is that
teams in the World Cup don't play every day.
no, but they're on every show though. Because if they're not part of the block, they're usually doing a tag match or something.
Tag match.
Yeah. Because they are on the shows.
Which I don't approve of, by the way. I hate all those fucking tag matches. Just something you know.
Wow.
Because they have no storyline to them. That's why. They have no storyline.
You're not wrong.
You random throw 8 people into a match. Here, have at it. But what the fuck is the point of it? Nothing. And I'll admit that.
Because the Japanese want to see.
Because they're there and they need to be
Yeah.
booked.
They
Which
want,
WWE does on overloaded pay-per-views as well.
Really, because WWE, we just had this discussion that they've been having banger after banger of shows pretty much for like a year now.
Yeah, but
So-
when they sit there and have to get everyone on the rod, or okay, all right, let me rephrase it. AEW. Sorry.
Okay, there you go. That's a
AEW.
little better. I'll
Sorry.
say WWE. I'm like,
No, AEW.
they haven't done that
but
for a
That's
long
why
time.
AEW
Still
has
fucking,
10-hour shows.
It's
They
still
gotta get
Roman Reigns.
It's still Roman Reigns. You're all wrong.
I
right, 2 more
appreciate
categories.
I do appreciate the perspective of you guys. I do. I really do. I just don't agree with it.
Chip's just 100% wrong. Just 100%.
Just bully him. Just
At
fucking
least he
bully.
kind of has a point. Just a small one. Chip's just, I don't know what the hell Chip's drinking. Chip, what are you drinking?
Chip
He
is-
left. Good.
Chip will be back. I'm sure. Let's move along here.
Yeah.
Female match of the year.
There's only one
Speaking
right
of
answer to
here-
this. What here?
There is no fucking way there's one answer to this.
There's only one right answer here.
Are we on match of the year?
Watch how fucking wrong these motherfuckers are.
Are we on match of the year?
Female match of the year.
Female
Well,
match of the
Deeds.
year.
Deets was Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair WrestleMania 39.
Which is the correct answer.
Which is not
Which
the
is
correct
the-
answer.
Absolutely
Which is the
correct.
correct-
It's not even close to the correct
Wait,
answer.
wait, wait. What did Chip say?
It's absolutely the correct answer.
It is
Okay, so
not the
Sleazy's the
correct
wrong one.
answer. How are you?
Well, okay.
You're the only one that disagrees.
Fat
Sleazy.
man, stop. I say this every time, Sleazy, in defense of you being the women's wrestling enthusiast and one who watches most women's wrestling
Yes.
out of all of us. That normally is probably coming out of Japan or it's a Stardom match.
It
And
is.
I can never, and I'll never normally shit on your matches, but like
Who is
there's better be some match if it's going to beat Ripley and Flair for Mania.
Who is it?
It's Asm versus Starlight Kid, the high speed
Oh,
title in
shit.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Or not Queen's Gambit, but the Triangle Derby.
Queen's Gambit was
and-
an excellent show.
It was. It
Come on,
also
Netflix.
was, yes.
I'm talking about the Netflix show.
But that wasn't
Where,
even.
which show was it on, Sleazy? I'm just writing
It was the Triangle Derby 1 championship battle. But the thing is that there were we talked about this a little bit earlier.
There are 2 answers for this question. The one that we gave and the one that you gave. Because the one that you gave was really fucking good, too.
I'm not saying.
So
Well,
great.
here's the thing: from a Western perspective of professional wrestling, there was nothing that touched Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. 100% agree with that.
But the Eastern, oh my God, it was so good.
And that there were at
Ryan, have you
least
seen
3
that-
to 4
Ryan, have you
matches
seen
that
that
beat
match?
that.
Ryan, have you seen that match?
Not yet, no, but I usually kind of watch them or look for them.
You need
Yeah.
to. Because that is one.
Yeah, that.
The
And-
triple threat was really good, too.
Yeah,
With
Yeah.
Mercedes, AZM, and Starlight, right?
it was, but it was.
It's a triple
AZM and
threat match.
Starlight.
Yeah,
AZM and Starlight will tear down the house anywhere they go.
yeah,
They're so good.
absolutely. Azumi's going to be Azumi. You know, she is
Hot. Sorry.
yes, but also a great wrestler. I mean, and that's
Hey,
the thing is,
don't say sorry. Don't say sorry because that makes it a bad comment. If you're going to throw the compliment out, double down on it.
Oh
no,
no,
it's just the point I was trying to say was that I wasn't. It doesn't play into the fact that she is an amazing wrestler,
Yes, exactly. I
but
agree.
she is also hot. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. She's
All
an
you had to
attractive
do
woman.
was put random Asian and Sleazy's like, she sounds hot.
Oh no.
Just
no.
throw it. I can make up a word that sounds Asian. And Sleazy be like, oh, she sounds hot.
No. Oh my God. AZ.
He's not wrong, but
You're not helping yourself at all.
well, sometimes you just gotta lean in. But no, in all seriousness,
That's
though,
what she-
there's so many good matches that are going on over there that most like I'm going to tell you that match
I fully agree.
my match of the year happened in front of 1,900 people. Okay, does that make me the fucking Dave Meltzer mark of fucking Japan for women's
Yeah.
wrestling? Probably.
Yes.
But
And I both said yeah. Yeah.
and
Without
I don't
question.
disagree with it though. But the thing is that I don't disagree with the fact that there's a bias there though. But there have been great matches in Western wrestling that of female wrestling as well, just not happened this year. So, match of the year for men.
I think this is going to be where
This we're going to be. Well, Brandon already can suck a fucking dick. Omega versus Ospreay at Forbidden Door.
Okay, that's not even the best one.
yeah,
One,
yeah.
that wasn't even the best match on that show.
The Wrestle
Also,
Kingdom
yes.
one was better.
Yeah.
Way better. Way better.
So,
Oh, the tag team guy picked the tag team match. Just so you're all aware.
Shocker, right?
Owens and Zayn versus the Usos. That was my match of the year. What a match! There's so
Batman?
many good matches this year, though.
Batman, what's yours?
hold on. I'm writing down. Orion's.
Yeah, there's so many fantastic matches. There's like, I feel like there's not a wrong choice in this category this year in the first 6 months because like, banger. After
There's been some
banger.
goddamn matches. Goddamn good matches.
Like I said, WrestleMania 39 alone had 4 5-star matches. So, I mean, surprise, surprise, my match of the year comes from WrestleMania 39.
Thought you were gonna say a house show then.
And it's
I watched this dickhead from 2CW, and it was the best match I've ever seen in the last 6 months.
remember, caveat is you have to have access to these matches in order to, put them on the be nominated. And it's the main event of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes is my match of the first half of
What was it? I froze. What was it?
Roman
Reigns versus
Cody.
Cody.
Roman versus Cody at WrestleMania.
So that's two. So so far we have 3 different matches. I'm good.
Well, Brandon's wrong. We already know. We all know
Yeah.
he's wrong.
Oh, yeah,
He's
absolutely.
wrong. He's wrong.
Well,
Because he picked the wrong Osprey Omega match. That's all.
He
would've had
just
a fight.
picked he picked an Osprey Omega match. He's on
That was in AEW. That was in AEW. Let's put it that way.
of course. So he picked the AEW match. The AEW Mark picked the AEW match. But he didn't even pick the right AEW match. I mean,
There was no match in AEW that was 5 stars this year. None.
To you, yeah.
To me.
to do, yeah.
I'm right. So there was
The
no match.
Danielson MJF match you could make an argument for, but I
Like, you
don't,
can make an argument for the Pillar 4-Way, too.
the
'cause that
Pillar
match
4-Way was good.
What was the 5 stars?
If Danielson didn't break his arm, the
Okay.
Okada Danielson match could have gotten there.
It had potential, but didn't get there.
Right. I'm just saying that it could have gotten there. See, I struggled with this, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's probably going to change when it comes to the end of the year, because it's probably from a quality match perspective, it's probably the least out of anyone that said anything now. And it's Sammy versus Roman. I love it.
That's great.
It's one of those things where it's like,
7 stars in Montreal.
yeah, it was one of those, it was a moment.
I wish
So
my
let me-
I wish
let me
my
get this
camera
straight.
was working. I wish my camera was working. Just because thinking back to the SmackDown before and Sammy coming out in that promo, goosebumps went on my arm again. And thinking
Yeah.
back to like everything about that, like I can see it.
Quality perspective, it's not as good as either one of the Ospreay matches. It's not as good as even the tag match. It's not as good as Roman Cody even. But from a emotional perspective, it beats all of them hands down. It really does. Even the moment of them winning
From
the
the
tag,
storyline and emotion, yeah.
it was just so well done.
It really was.
So Chip,
Not my match of the year though.
come on.
All right, runner up: Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega at Wrestle Kingdom. I don't even think that, even though I gave it 5 stars, I think it was the worst 5-star match out of all the 5-star matches I gave this year, which I think were 5. And the Forbidden Door will be the last of the 5-star. I think Wrestle Kingdom was better. But my match of the year, and I went back and forth between these 2 matches. I have never actually yelled at the top of my lungs when someone wins the title in my life until Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens won at WrestleMania versus Usos. I literally screamed at the top of my lungs, like I did when the Hershey Bears won the Calder Cup at 2:00 in the morning. But I was emotionally invested the whole time. I was elated when they won. I let a primal roar out. It was great. It's definitely Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
There were no wrong answers except Deets.
Yeah, because that's how.
Hey, listen, I'll give the fucking credit where credit is due. Outside of the weird fucking finish, Omega Ospreay 2 was deadly too, boys.
It was.
Like I said in the Forbidden Door review, that match was awesome until the last 5 minutes where they just destroyed any ring psychology.
Still don't think that it was as good as the first one, though. The
And
one
the first
earlier,
one the last 10 minutes destroyed the ring psychology. So
well, but
I disagree
still,
with that.
I think wrestling wise, the first one was better than the second one. And
I agree with that.
And it wasn't even close.
Yeah. Everything that started with the words Don and end with Callus should have been completely gotten rid of.
Can we call him?
You leave that carny fuck alone.
Can we call him Don Cancer, please?
No, Don Callis is still a good man. He just backs the wrong people.
that's why he's a heel.
Goddamn, pal.
So I will refer to this notebook in January because this notebook is now retired.
Well, good for them. Ryan, put yourself over.
Ryan Buck got you on Twitter and Reddit. I already dropped the Reddit quote for today, but I don't remember if I said it before we started. I'm the new WWE scorecard champion. I pulled out a rabbit out of my ass when I went near perfect on the women's Money in the Bank and almost perfect on the main event to steal the victory.
Stolen. Chip.
I'm still mad I lost AEW, okay?
Hey, I am
Chip
very
can't put
happy.
himself over.
Well, Chip just dropped, but he'll probably be back in a second. But with the whole
Chip, put yourself over and
scorecard
drop again.
yeah, put yourself over.
Seriously, what the fuck? Anyways, you can catch me and the Fat Man
That's me.
on Tuesday nights at 8:15. Yeah, because I am now closing every night of my shift for the next 3 weeks. So
Wait a second. Why is it not 8:05?
because I have an hour drive from Hershey.
Just start at 8:05. You'll be fine. Leave 10 minutes early.
Yeah, okay. Like, that works. Anyways, if you want to talk baseball, you want to talk hockey, soccer, basketball, all the sports that aren't wrestling, even though we do touch on wrestling, kind of. We leave that for this show, but we do touch on some stuff. Please follow on Tuesday nights at Twitch and on Facebook Live. The Best Darn Sports Show, period, 2. And you can find me at TWS_Mark with 4 A's.
Awesome. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fat Man.
And we are Sleazy Fat Man on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, by the way. That blew up this
We're actually on Threads?
We're actually on Threads.
Oh, God. It's like the new Twitter.
Yes.
Oh, seriously?
It's based off of Instagram, basically.
But it's shitty Twitter because there's no titties allowed.
That's what Instagram is for.
They don't allow titties on Instagram either, but they do on
Bullshit. Bullshit.
I don't know who's
Chip
following.
jerks off to him every night.
We'll have to figure that out.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Please go on over there and give us a like there. Videos you can find on twitch.tv/SleazyFatman, youtube.com/SleazyFatman, premium videos on onlyfans.com/The Wrestling Show. You can find all sorts of content on thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, other cool stuff. Like I said last week, a couple weeks ago, Ryan's setting up a couple of things for us for the scorecard stuff. Fat Man's getting star ratings going. I'm trying to figure out the back end for that. So that'll be a whole nother fun thing. So when that's out and released, we will go from there. Merch, WrestlingShow.com/shop. You can get our new The Fat Horseman t-shirts and beer glasses. Check that out. Once again, WrestlingShow.com/shop. You can get this podcast every Saturday morning wherever you get your podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Podbean. Don't hesitate to rate us. Don't hesitate to download, get that automatic download going. It really does help us out. So with thanks to Ryan, with thanks to Chip, with a fuck you to Deets multiple times, because what the fuck are you doing? And as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Again, another show. We haven't said that enough. So fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan and his allegedly doing coke, but not allegedly. Fuck Kenny Omega. You overrated piece of fucking shit. A hot dog's on a sandwich, a sub is on a sandwich, a burger is a sandwich. And next week we're doing something different. We're watching Impact Slammiversary live while it happens, and you get our reactions to the matches. So that's going to be a first for us. So that's going to be interesting.
Yikes.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.